Let go! Yeah! Let go! Yeah! Let go! Let go! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, today join me on another expo as we go to the 31st International Bicycle Exhibition here in Shanghai, and it is at the Shanghai New International Expo Center. There are so many centres and so many expos, it's difficult. Right, I'm going to use line 8 and then line 7 to get there. It's way over in Pudong. Map time, we are here at Shizanglu, and we're going to go south and then take line 7 all the way to the end to Hamulu, and that's where the exhibition centre is. The Shanghai New International Expo Center. Right, there seems to be fairly few queues, especially in comparison to the auto show, but the registration process has been done. Let's see if I can easily get in. We are in. There's security back over there. We've got China Glass, and then there's the bike show there. So that was pretty easy. You simply register on your phone, and then you scan the QR code here, and it prints you off a badge. And then scan the QR code once more to get through these gates. Right, there's the various locations for things. It's in E and W is over on this way. So off we go. There's the 12 main halls here and the entire exhibitors list here. Everybody leaving is going past there. And just so that you truly believe that they are all the exhibitors, I'll just zoom in a little bit, because there's just so many. It's just grey. There's about 1,000. Here are more of these general halls. Okay, so here's all of the ends. That's part of the China Glass number 32, and then here are the West halls. I think the East halls are over there, but the bike stuff is in here. It's quite busy for a Sunday. So I don't think they've got any that they can give me, but there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's these smaller bits here. I've been around some of the stands. It's mostly B2B. There's a lot of manufacturing and component suppliers, but also of, you know, final and finished bikes as well. Bikes, e-bikes, scooters, all sorts. It is massive. It's really, really large. It's almost on a par with the Shanghai Auto Show. It's not as big as that, of course, but it feels kind of like that. Loads of people, very international, loads of stuff, which I'll show you in the remainder of this video. So we're in Hall W3 here, and it looks like we've got a large amount of Chinese manufacturers here, and there's kind of all sorts of bikes. You can see there's some kids ones, and there's a little bit older there, and then into the larger sizes. Many different names and makes here. Here we are in the next hall. We are in W2. It's looking fairly similar to W3. We've got children's bikes and also some adult ones as well. But it looks like a large number of Chinese exhibitors, just as we had in W3. It's Hangzhou Hongshe Technology. And we seem to have everything here. Oh, I find the name of this one quite interesting. Kuiper Belt. I thought that was part of the solar system where you know, asteroids come from. So I think the niche that Kuiper Belt are going for is basically having a utility bike. So here you can see they're carrying their snowboard. They've got a child's trailer there. So there, to give you a bit of an idea of a larger stand, this is the Joy Key stand as far as I can tell. You can see that's a quite big one, quite busy, a lot of people, a lot of meetings going on, international as well. So there's another relatively large stand. There's Hengqi or Hengche, they're from Hebei, and then there's another one here from Hangzhou. I'm seeing a lot from Hangzhou. That's basically a couple of hours southwest of Shanghai. Now there's another one from Tianjin. Tianjin's way up north. Some larger stands, and you can see there's not just bikes, there's also quite a lot of components. This is really an industry fair. And now going into one. The halls tend to be quite similar in their content. Let's see what we've got here. Yep, seems fairly similar. Maybe a little bit more adult here. Now, I was no expert in the car world, and I'm even less of an expert in the bike world, but you can see it's starting to get quite busy here. So this show even has some exhibitors showing manufacturing equipment. An interesting concept, maybe better than the standard bike. So you've obviously got a space for your package, and it's a bit of an e-bike by the looks of it. But there's so many, you know, it's kind of difficult to talk about each individual design that we're seeing. So there's a brand, of course, we all know of, Shimano, and doesn't really need any introduction. Their stand is doing pretty well. They're obviously used on a lot of bikes. Busy stand. And they've got a clothing line. The exhibition space is so large that they've got some buses that actually help get people around, and it looks like I came in the wrong entrance hall, so I came in 2, which was mainly focused on the glass exhibition. You can see inside there it's much more cycle focused, and that's because we've got the cycling there. That's the W3 through 1 I just came down, and then it's all along here on the east. I'm in the E1 hall now, so there's a name, of course, we're all familiar with, Giant. We've got Phoenix here, and it looks like the stands are getting a lot bigger here, so I guess the E halls are the main event. It just keeps going. So this is Jin Hung Tong, there's KMC, Penta in the back, Yama, Kelin, and Dio. Off to E2 up ahead. At least with these open areas between the halls, there's a bit of an area to try out the bikes. Here we are in E2, some noise. Just showing you the E4 board because you can see again how many exhibitors there are. It's crazy. There must be well over 1,000 exhibitors here overall, I would say. Now in here it looks a little bit like accessories again. We've got some gloves there. There are some seats here. There's some more seats. And we have pumps. Foot pumps mainly, quite a lot of various accessories. Looks like grips, and then just a variety of everything really. Locks, helmets, and shoes. There's some tools. This is called Magin. Seems a very popular stand. Some very beefy looking electrical scooters there. E5. E-bikes might be interesting. There's some more e-scooters. I think we're going to see quite a few of those. I'm about to have somebody come and try and sell to me because that's happening all the time. I escaped him, I'm sorry. There's a lot of sales activity going on here. If I stand still for 2 seconds, then somebody's on me. But that's their job. Thank you. So there's also some battery suppliers. You can see there's some cut into sections so that you can see inside. Okay. And then you can see some motors that are going into e-bikes. So there's another range of this kind of rugged off-road looking e-bikes, a few e-scooters there, many stands that have that kind of product on them. Here's the board again going into E6. Very much more component supply in this hall. You can see a lot of in-wheel motors here. Eagle series. There are some bikes. Here's E7. Now finally we are into E7, which is the last of the main halls. I think we're a little bit electric again. You can see just stand after stand. That's New Way. There's Metco. Just keeps going. Tail G. There's this style of kind of sit on rather than stand up e-scooter, and then they've got through to just the simple kids push scooter. Now there aren't many of them, but here's a stand that's you know, proper full-on e-scooter. That's the end of E7. Now let's just have a quick look outside. There was those smaller halls. So here are the extra halls, the OE ones. I guess that means outside east. And they are, let's see, bikes, accessories, CBA Exhibition Industrial Cluster Region. I'm going into 9. Have a look in here. And it's, it's yet more. That was a walk around one of the small outside exhibition spaces. So that's one of 13, and the 10 major ones are bigger than that. It's crazy. I found the VIP lounge area. I guess it's to do business deals with. I think we have one last hall to do, and it's the, I don't know, it's the OE7 or 10. So this is the last hall, and it's very much electric again. I think this is EO10, I think it was. And there's more, there's a few extra bits. So there's a vintage display, there's a kid going by, and then there's a few extra stands here. Off-road electric motorcycle. Right, so this is more a motorcycle stand. Quite like the look of that. Let's have a look at the specs. Range of 120 kilometers, speed, max speed of 90 kilometers an hour. Yeah. And motor's 10 kilowatts. Yeah, okay. A quick look in the vintage bike display. That's it, I'm done. I think I went round pretty much every hall that there was here in the Expo. I didn't show you nearly 10-20% of what's here, and remember, this is a Sunday, a non-working Sunday. Yesterday was a working Saturday, and the Expo's here tomorrow on Monday as well. But that busy on a Sunday, obviously B2B, but hopefully that was enjoyable to at least see. So as ever, I hope you enjoyed that, and please join me on the next one. Bye bye.